It's really beautiful out here today, everybody. And I'm out here on my way to do things that I do. I get out every day because I like to get my steps in, really and honestly, guys, because my birthday is Sunday. So Sunday, I'm going to be looking so cute. I'm going to be feeling myself so bad, everybody, because I'm a big Leo. So Sunday, just look for me to show off a little bit. I'm going to go on both of my channels and I'm going to show off a little bit. And by the way, Jamie, I see you. I see you in that gym, girl. I see you. Let me tell you something. That gym journey, it make you feel like you are invincible because you pumped up and you transform your body into something that you didn't know it could be. Girl, I went in there to get my yams up off the ground and I turn around and my back is toning up and my legs are toning up, like everything. And it just became like a full body workout for me. And the fact that my hood blessings are there, they make me feel really, really comfortable because I know a lot of ladies don't feel comfortable when they go to the gym and they surrounded by a lot of men. And I'm not an exception to the rule, but they make me feel comfortable. They help me when I'm in there. They got me off to a good start. And now when I go in there, I just go off. I started out 2 times a week. Then I worked myself up to 3 times a week. And now I do 4. I'm not going to push it past that because, I am, still aware that I am a cardiac patient, so I can't push it too far. And I get my steps in daily, so hold on, let me cross this street before I be looking like an Aunt Jemima pancake. I get my steps in daily, so the cardio part, I don't have to go so hard with that because I do at least between 6,000 and 10,000 steps daily. So I don't have to worry about going in there and going hard on the treadmill. But I do have to do I think it's called an elliptical, to help build up muscle in my legs because I want my legs and stuff to look toned. I want my body to look toned. So although, I do my walking and stuff, I want to do the full body exercise and toning and stuff. So yeah, so I'm enjoying my gym journey. And it makes me feel like I'm doing my part to stay healthy and to stay out of that damn hospital, because going in and out of the hospital is not a good feeling, guys. It's not a good feeling, and I spent a lot of days there. And another thing that I want to share with you guys is this entire year has been, really hard for me. And even though I get up here every day and see a smile on my face, and I'm always pushing out positivity because, that's in God's plan. But this has been really hard for me. This is 20 years that I have been a mentor. It's been 20 years that my son gained his wings, and for some reason it has triggered me. It's hard for me. So I have just taken a step back. I have had a few setbacks in life, major setbacks in life. I fell off course, it knocked me off my pivot, I lost my car. You guys know that my car was everything. But I lost my car, so that made it hard for me to do the things that I usually do because, my guy, my man, my forever in a day, he lives in the Bronx and I live in Jersey. So now, I take mass transportation to go and see him. So that's been, I'm not going to say it's been hard because New York is It's always something going on in New York, but it's different. It's different now that I take the train there. So that has happened. So you know what? I said, you know what? Maybe this is just God's way of saying, Kim, just sit still. Oh, I've been left that Instacart alone. Jamie, you know that. I left Instacart, Uber Eats, all of that because that had just become too much for he and I. We was experiencing burnout. So that was just too much for me. That was just too much for me. You guys know that I am a retired CNA. So then my disability that I work for got messed up. And let me tell you something. When the government owe you something, they're very slow in giving it back to you. Very, very slow in giving it back to you. But they are very, very quick when they need to take it. So I'm still, we in month 8. Might as well say we almost in month 9. So, I'm still waiting for that to get back on course because I had to fight for my little bit of money, guys. But I did, and I won. I won, and they didn't like it. They didn't like that, so now they have to give me all of, the retro. And I'll be right here waiting for it. But until then, it's a little hard out here in these streets. But I do things like go to the gym. I do things like still continue to motivate people. I'm not out here as, hold on, that's bothering me. I'm not out here as a street soldier like I used to be because you got to remember, I've been doing this for 20 years. So a lot of the youngins that, I mentor are now adults with their own families. And this Generation Z, oh, they are something different. They are something different. So I'm not out here as often as I used to be, but I am out here. And the fact that I hold a lot of power in my streets, and that can be a good and bad thing. I hold a lot of power in my streets. I don't want to use the orange man, but the status that I have in my streets is power like that. So with the way that, the young people act today, they always got something going on. And I don't choose sizes. I don't choose sides. I love them all. No matter what, I love them all. So to prevent anybody thinking I love this one more than I love that one, or I do more for this one, I sit down. I sit my tail down. I come out and, I speak to whoever I see. I have my office. My office is outside, guys. It's on a certain block in my town. And I go and I check into my office and, I have them that are there and I have those that pass through there. And when the weather permits, I still walk. I do walking. I still walk to the next block and the next block and the next neighborhood and the next neighborhood. And I let them see my face, see what's on their mind, make sure their mental is okay. But since it's been so hot, they don't even allow me to come out there. When they see me, they're like, "Ma, what you need? See what mommy want." And then somebody take her where she has to go, or see what mommy wants, and then, somebody will usually bring me back home. But with the weather changing, I may get out here a little bit more. God is continuing to bless me, and that's a good thing. So, yeah, so I could say, I don't have any worries really, because money comes and goes. Now, let's keep it real. Money comes and goes. My bills are taken care of. I don't have that many bills. I don't have that many bills. My kids are adults. But I like to be fly, and I do like to go out every now and then. But I had to learn how to manage my money a little more appropriately because Social Security feels as though I don't need it right now. But even that is looking better. I'll be back and repay, in 30 days. And I just waited patiently. Even though at home I was bugging, but when I go to that office, I carry myself appropriately because, they hold, my money in the power of their hands, the power of that click. So, sometimes you have to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You have to know how to carry yourself. So that's what I do. I didn't get to go to a lot of the fashion events that I wanted to go to, but I did get to go to some. Also, my daughter and I, we have a model team here in the town in which I live. So I help her out still with that because, the torch has been held. We switch places. Whereas, I was the business aspect and she was just the coach. Now she's the coach in the business aspect and I do the promoting. Because I'm trying to live my best life, I'm trying to live my best life. My generation, we don't know that we are what age we are. I will be 59 on Sunday. And yeah, no, we don't know. We don't know that we don't know that we're 59. We still think we're 35. And I act accordingly. I'm 35, but don't play me because I don't play. So, yeah, life has been good, guys. Life has been good. And for all you up here on this YouTube platform and y'all out here doing the most, stop. Please stop. God is going to bless you if God is going to bless you. What's for you is for you. You don't have to get up here and put your whole life on display, good, bad, and ugly. Because it's just not a good look. Me and a whole lot of other YouTubers can make many, 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 many videos about it. But you in your heart know that what you're doing is not cute. And I'm not even going to say your name because I don't want you to get credit for the video, to be honest with you, because if you were being humble and you weren't up here showing off, then you would still have your platform. Or your platform would still be thriving. See, my platform is okay. I'm good with the amount of people that subscribe to me. I'm good with the amount of people that follow my videos. And I'm good with the amount of people that see my videos because I'm not up here for that. I'm not up here to make a living. I'm up here to spread the word and be a blessing. This is therapy for me. I've always said that. This is therapy for me. But if my page was to get monetized, I would take that blessing and run with it. But I would not try to knock somebody else down just so I could stand straight up. And a lot of you who get up here and claim to be so inspiring, and now to turn around and look back and you standing right next to the same people that help you run past them, you did something wrong. You did something wrong. You got all these followers, all these clicks, all these huge checks, and now you spent it all of those subscribers spent the block on you because it was just a trend. You're not up here for a trend. This is something that you're supposed to do because it's something that you love. Not because you're trying to just make it a trend. Because a trend is something that it's here for a moment and then it falls off. It's here for a moment, then it falls off. I don't feel bad for Miss Dash. I don't. I really don't. I don't. I see through you. I'm a vessel. I'm a true vessel, and I see through you. I see through you, and you pull on people's heartstrings. I just, I went back and I did my research about your surgery and about you getting the money from the platform for your surgery, and then about your come up, and you did inspire a lot of people to come up. But look who fell the hell down. And you right back to doing the same thing over and over and over again. No, mama, that's not what you do. That's not what you do. You got up here and you talked about how I lost 100 pounds, okay? I'm 148, proudly. But that's not for me to get up here and say, oh, I lost 100 pounds every time I need a couple of dollars on my Cash App. I want to talk about how I lost 100 pounds and how I did this and how I did that, because there's a lot of us who lost 100 pounds. I lost 100 pounds. I lost 100 pounds, health reasons, got it together, heart patient, got it together, getting it together, have to keep it together. That's not what I'm up here for. I'm up here to be a blessing. I'm up here to be a blessing and to teach people how to stay heart healthy, teach people how to be a blessing, teach people how to use their gift for good. Don't abuse your gift. Don't abuse your gift, because you're going to turn around again and it's not going to be anybody standing there but you. When you just put your entire life on display, it starts to look weak and phony. And people who are true blessings, we see that. We see that. Like Jamie said yesterday, it's nobody's responsibility but yours to pay your rent. It's nobody's responsibility but yours to make sure that you're okay. Now, if you're truly down and you truly need, help, okay. But no. What you're doing, you and a lot of other ones, because you made this a trend, because I see a lot of people now doing it. It's coming across my page. I can't pay my rent. I can't do this. I can't do that. I see a lot of it now. That's not a flex. That's not a flex, especially at your age. That's not a flex. Like I said, I did send some words of inspiration to Dante, even though I unsubscribed from him, but he's still young, and he got some get back. He's still young, and he still can understand, some of the things that people have been telling him, because I know I'm not the only one. If you remain humble, God will continue to bless you. But if you get cocky and crazy and do the things that he was doing, God will bring you right back to that same step you were sitting on and have you do it all over again. And I feel bad that you have to do it all over again, but it's a lesson learned from you. Get the lesson out of it. And the next time you have your come up, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now you're making all the videos about how you got to sell everything damn near except your soul so that you can get the views, so that you can get your check, so that you'll be able to pay for housing, when it shouldn't even have to be like that. You're only 25 years old. Get you a job. Use this as your side hustle. Get you a job. Take care of your son. Take care of your wife. And build your channel properly. And then maybe you'll land in that seat one day where you can be a full-time creator and it's affordable for you. But until then, just be you. Just be you. I'm telling you, God is always looking, and he's in the blessing business. And if a blessing is for you, it's going to be for you. But if you don't recognize what a true blessing is, you're going back to the back of the bus. As you see, I'm not lying. Back to the back of the bus. I'm getting ready to go now, guys. I did my preaching for today. I did my doctor's visit for today, and I'm off to see my mom for today. So I'll talk to you guys later. Toodles.